Hey guys, Sean with Lägler North America here today. Today we are going to be unboxing our single buffer sanding machine. Give me just a couple of minutes, we'll be right back and we'll have this machine unboxed. So we got the box off the machine. We did that because our ceilings are a little bit low, so make sure you're opening it in an area that you can actually take and lift that box up off of. From there, you just wiggle your styrofoam piece off, and then every big machine is going to come with 33 feet of 10-3 cable. With the single, you get your goodie bag, and with that goodie bag, it's going to include your Allen wrench. It is going to be a 5mm, dust mask, operating manual. Guys, if you get these machines, make sure you're reading these because it's going to give you a lot of helpful pointers. It shows you how to adjust your machines, it shows you how to use them, and gives you very good pointers to know what you should be expecting on the job site. With the new singles, it's going to also include some additional instructions, and this is going to be the locking mechanism for the handle in the back. I'll explain that here in just a minute once I get the machine up, but this is also helpful for you to have. Then in the last pieces, you get a rubber O-ring for cord support, and then a 6mm Allen wrench key. Next, what we'll do is we'll take the single up and out of the housing, and then from there, we'll go over the machine itself. Here we have our single. This is our 16-inch buffer. Our buffer is going to be different from a lot of other ones on the market because our buffer is only 220 volts. With that being said, here in the US, it's 60 hertz frequency. It's going to have a 1.2 kilowatt output. The disc, again, is 16 inches wide, and then the sanding plate speed is going to be 180 RPMs. The overall weight of this machine is 99 pounds. So yes, it is a little bit heavier than those on the rest of those that are on the market, but there's reasons for that, and I'll explain those here in just a minute. When you get the machine, it's going to come standard now with the new style wheels. Originally, they were a different style of wheels, much smaller in diameter. Now you have a much nicer rubber-coated wheel with bearings inside, so you're going to get a longer lasting wheel out of that. You're also going to now have an easier accessible carrying handle in the front of that machine. It's going to come with a cord holder. This does not work for us here in the United States because our wire is thicker. But in Europe, they're spoiled and they get to use much thinner wires than we do. The inside of this machine, the entire electrical components of this machine are going to be completely sealed off, so you don't have to worry about dust or anything getting into that machine. And the other difference is our machine's gears are actually all steel gears with metal bearings on the inside. So this right here is actually what the gear system looks like on the inside of the machine. Like I said, you have steel gears and much nicer steel bearings. So this should never go bad. With that being said, a new addition to the singles is going to be this back mechanism. This right here is going to be a safety feature for the handle. Especially when you're going and tipping the machine back and getting it on its wheels. The thing that you need to keep in mind is that this is now not in the up position, because as you are tilting that machine back, you're putting a lot of pressure on the gas shock, and you want to prevent that. So we came out with a locking mechanism, and with that being said, you just put your foot down and it locks it and pushes it down into place. Now from there, you can tilt it back and not have to worry about putting any additional pressure on that machine. To get this machine to tilt backwards, again, you put your foot, slide that up, and then from there, you want to grab this small lever, pull it up, and then from there, you can adjust the height to your satisfaction. With that being said, the wheels can be upgraded if you have a single. And the locking mechanism for the handle also can be retrofitted onto your machine if you don't have one currently. When you are looking at the machine, you have the option to then hook up to a vacuum system. You just lift this up and your vacuum system can go into it. Something that we just recently came out with is you actually can take that off, and now you can then put a vacuum attachment in its place. This is an additional accessory that is available. All you would do, take a flathead screwdriver, pry this guy off, plop that in its hole. You will have to use a hammer to get it to be in its proper position. With the sanding plate, it comes installed on the machine itself. It's already here. You have the option to run hook and loop paper or bolt-on paper. So bolt-on, you just remove the screw, put your paper on, get running. Or save time and effort, just run hook and loop paper and you're good to go. Our plates and our machine are meant for one another, so you cannot take aftermarket discs and get it to fit on this machine. Our keyways on the disc itself are proprietary, so you can only use this one disc on the machine or the other discs that we then offer for it as well. Introducing our new Scrabber discs. This is going to be available in 3 different options. You have red, green, and black. They're all color coordinated to make your life a lot easier. Red is going to be intended to do subfloor concrete prep as far as etching the concrete. So most of the time people are putting down their primers, adhesives. You want to make sure that on a concrete you get a good bond. To do so, you got to mechanically abrade the concrete. The red is going to be perfect for that. Green is going to be removing glue off of plywood as well as concrete. So all MS technology glues, any soft adhesives, you would use the green and it would then remove the glue for you then to jump into the red and etch the concrete to get a better bond. Black is going to be our most aggressive. It is also intended for soft adhesives and glue removal from concrete, but you will get a much heavier scratch pattern within the floor, and you may end up having to then use a self-leveling compound to fill the grooves that are created from this. Green just glides across the surface, and again, red etches the concrete. With that being said, that's everything that we have currently to offer for the Single. It is plenty for you to get out on the job site with and have fun, exploring and learning as you get these products. But if you are looking for anything else in particular as far as videos, marketing, hit the comments below. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and hope you guys all have a great day.